Hey everybody, Jared here. Gonna do a quick video progress update for Bitfineon and show you guys what we've been working on for the last 5 or 6 days. Today is December 18th. It's a Tuesday. And I think this is going to be a pretty exciting update for everyone because we've really gotten a lot done and there's quite a bit to show. Some really cool um, user experience items I'm pretty excited about. So let me get into this. I know that the last update we had most of the front page completed. We've changed some very basic things, updated the text under services to be more indicative of the actual products that they'll be linking to on the site. Uh, have a couple things here again with the favorited items that we're working on the back end to fully integrate here. But again, like the last update, you'll be able to favorite the coins and tokens that you want to populate these um, fields here on the main page. Just an additional layer of customization uh, for users to take advantage of. One really cool thing is the language selection or selector. We moved away from having it all the languages populated up the page. Just wasn't a very good user experience, didn't look good. So now when you want to select your language, you click the language button and it will pop up the available languages. You select it and then it's not active right now, but the page will change to your desired language and then back, and it'll change back. One thing we're going to do, and I'll post that in a separate announcement in a couple of days, is ask for the community's help getting translations for the languages that we want to support. So if we have fluent, um, you know, people who are fluent in multiple languages, it'd be great if you could help. And we'll be providing the entire template for the text that we want to translate for those languages. And again, I'll make that in a separate announcement. But yeah, pretty cool. Menu has been activated. Cool little animation there. Um, this is just the general menu. We'll probably change this to be to reflect the products and services that we're going to offer instead of a generalized menu that it shows now, and just keep these items down here in this about section. I think it'll be a better user experience to have these actually linked to, like auctions, exchange, so on and so forth. So we're still playing with this layout right here, but this will be the actual menu and how it'll be presented. And not sure if we showed you guys in the last one the login page. Cool little animation here. I believe I showed this to you guys, yeah. So exit out of that. And then, let me see, exchange. So we've done quite a bit on the exchange page. I think, in my opinion, it's starting to look really great. Let me see here, where to start. So we changed the order entry form to have a drop down instead of the text selection menu because we're going to have multiple order types, and I think this is just a better user experience to have this interface here. But yeah, limit, market, and stop are what's available right now. So say you want to have a limit order and you want to make it 4 Bitcoin at price of, let's see, 101, and you want to add the chart visualization of the price, which again, you can use this here to select the price. You can see under limit price that it changes. Um, if you want to create an advanced modifier of your order or use an advanced modifier with your limit order, you would select this box here, and this is where we're going to put all the advanced order types that we're working on. Right now, we're still building out the logic for each one of these order types, so this will be something for the next update. But right now you can see we have the iceberg order type available and the percent of that order type that of that order that you want to show. An iceberg is going to allow you to say you want to only show or you only want to have 20% of your order show. You would select 80% hidden and only 20% of it will show when you place the order, and then you would just click place buy order, and once all of this is active and the back end is pushing real data, it will populate the order book with your entry. Let's see. So over here we have some commonly used tools. If you want to, let's see, what can we use? Let's just do a Fibonacci fan, and you want to include that. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Fibonacci fan. Oh yeah, you right-click it to delete. Yeah, but you have all kinds of different order types. You got pitchfork. Yeah, you can see. We included the ones we found to be the most common tools that people use. And then you have all of the tools here in a drop-down menu for the complete offering. Candle, I think all this was active in the last update, but the candle type, mountain, line, if you change it to mountain, yeah, we did this last time. Studies, you can go through and just add as many studies as you want, and then yeah, it's looking pretty in depth. Interval, so you can change from 1 minute to 1 week. This will be active to where you can select a currency and then favorite it. That's what the star will be. We're working on implementing the favoriting feature, and then you can favorite that again, and then that will take precedent. Those tokens and coins that you favorite will take precedent for the ones displayed on the front page that I was pointing out at the beginning of the video. If you want to zoom in, that's where you would zoom in. And then if you want to check market depth, here you can see market depth. This down here is not active data yet, but obviously when this is all active and regularly updating, all of these bars here will change in real time. I'm sure some of you who trade actively, like on Bitfinex, I believe Bitfinex has a similar type of UI interface here with the order book. I'll go back to advanced. We added in a expansion button so that you can, let's delete some of these, so that you can make the chart bigger and have more area to work with. You have your tools. You can still work with tools. And yeah, just to show you guys, this is actually the chart IQ bug that we've talked about. I'm not sure that I've shown this in real time, so you can see when we switch between the views that there's a there's a bug creating this distortion here. with the representation of the market depth. Um, so yeah, I mean it's not a huge deal. We're going to deal with it. We're going to try a few fixes, and hopefully it will be fixed by the end of the beta period or before. But Kevin's on that right now. So then you want to make it smaller again. Go back to advanced. Yeah. I think that's everything on the advanced, I'm sorry, on the exchange page. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to actually work on the auctions section, building this all out through the end of this week. So it's my goal to have this available. I would like to have it available for the beta, but I'm not sure that we can make it happen. But we're trying to make it happen because I think it's a really cool feature. Auctions, excuse me, the auctions offering is going to be something I think fairly unique to Bitfineon, and I'd really like to have this available at launch, at beta launch. So going to the accounts page, I think most of this stuff is on this dashboard is the same. Yeah, I think all this was there. Wallet, all this stuff is still. Oh, one thing that we have done is the deposit and withdraw, send and receive wallet interface are now all done. This is actually really cool. So let's say we want to deposit $450. And we want to do it via credit card. I'll just enter my name. Yeah, pretty cool. I really like this this feature here. This whole presentation. I think it's really cool. And then yeah, just deposit. And again, once we're fully active, click deposit. You'll get a confirmation or a decline pop up, and you know, with a receipt, and then the currency that you're buying will be deposited into your account. Oh, and before I forget, these will be populated once we're active. We'll have the wire transfer instructions here, and then bank transfer instructions and interface here. So that's stuff that we're still working on. And yeah, it should be available with the next video update. Withdraw, I think all this is still the same. You select what currency you want to withdraw to PayPal or bank account or wire or what have you. We have all of the options available, and you have your 2FA authentication, withdraw, and then obviously a pop-up after that. Send. All right, so this is the send wallet for the for any one crypto that you have in your wallet. Right now they're labeled Bitcoin, Bitcoin Vault, Bitcoin second, and Bitcoin third. Yeah, just max. Enter recipient's wallet, 2FA authentication, click send, and then obviously a pop-up will come up after that. Receive, I think this was done. All still very, all stuff I think was in the other one. Share pool, yeah, share pools. Good to go. Promotional programs, we're working on this right now. Account settings. I think this was all available in the last one too. ID verification, we're building out the KYC interface here. I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but that's one thing that we'll be putting in. The ID verification is a full KYC interface, and like the tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, with all the different limits and whatnot for deposits and withdrawals. Security, we are still working on some items for this section. It's not just going to be 2FA authentication feature. It's going to be, right now I'm at a total of 3 security features that we're going to implement, and those will be in the next video session. A lot of little things that we did. We went through and formatted everything, spelling, titles, text, lining things up to make it very clean presentation. I believe in the last one there was some of this that was skewed, and you know, we were still working on it. So, oh yeah, if you click none to take off session expiration, you'll be prompted with this little warning. But yeah, I think that's basically everything. A lot of work went into the exchange page. We actually changed how this was presented completely and rebuilt the page to give it more room so that we could fit in more chart space and one thing I did forget to mention, and it's hidden right now, but we will have the option to customize all of the colors of the candles. So you'll be able to make them whatever color you want, and that'll translate through the order book. Anything that uses candles, like the volume chart or the volume tool, and then the candles in the chart. But yeah, we're going to be adding in more advanced modifier order types over the next few days, and doing the auctions page and finishing out some back-end things so that we can start pushing live data. So yeah, we're getting really close. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, like always, you feel free to post in chat or yeah, drop me a DM.